Good morning, my beautiful friends. It is Saturday morning. It's about 8 o'clock a.m. Yes, I know I am a mess. I'm in my pajamas and I look like a baby rooster. We were super busy at the shop last night. I'm tired. Honestly, I should have stayed in bed. When I got up anyway, I've got stuff to do today before I go back to work. I may take a nap later, but as you can see, it is snowing again. So yesterday it was always 60 degrees. Didn't need a coat, didn't need a jacket. Today, this morning, it started probably about 6:30. Started snowing. The wind's blowing. The wind chill. It's about 19 degrees. Welcome to Southern Ohio. You get all seasons together. All right, so I'm super excited about this recipe. Now, we're making, what are we making? We'll call it in. We're going to make some low-carb, gluten-free pancakes. Now, the hardest thing for me when I was diagnosed with diabetes was giving up pancakes and waffles because they shot my blood sugar through the roof, and I love pancakes. So it's kind of disappointing. So when I found a low-carb recipe, I was so happy. Now, this is new. I've never tried this recipe that we're getting ready to do. We are going to do this together and see how they turn out. The other one that I have is a little less complicated. It only makes like 3 pancakes. This is a little bit bigger batch. So like if I want to make it for Mia, Mason, or Elena, or whoever. So first, before we get started, I want to show you my griddle. I've never had a griddle before. I decided to buy one. I've had this one for a while now. I don't know that I ever shared it with you. They didn't send it to me for free. I paid for it. Nobody sponsored me. I'm a nobody. Nobody coming to my door and saying, hey, sell me this. Sell this for me. But I'll do it. Just kidding. Anyway, it's a Presto. I bought it at that little hardware store that I love. It's across from us at the pizza shop. You can buy these online. It's a Presto. What I love about it is these arms and legs come off. Then it's just a flat, I take this out, the drip tray, and it's just flat. And then I can put it in my island, and it fits in there with my baking pans. So it doesn't take up as much space, and that's why I love it. Decided to pull it out so I could do all my pancakes at once. Let's get started on the pancake recipe. Stay tuned to the end of this video where I will recap all the ingredients in case you miss it one. I'm running my trap. 4 eggs. In they go. What are you doing this morning? You got plans this morning? Are you staying in? You gotta go to work like me? Oh, there we go. Now we got this snow and it's supposed to warm back up. Be back in the 60s. Crazy here. 4 eggs. We're gonna give these a whisk. All right, to that we're gonna add that 1/4 cup of the heavy cream is what I have. I don't have any almond milk right now. Sorry, my sinuses are bad this morning from all this weather changes. All right, we've got that in there. Teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just going to use what's left in the bottom of this bottle. Close enough. Got a whisk. Now we're going to add, let me check my recipe so I'm not wrong, 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm just using some vegetable oil here. You know, I would do the baking powder first. It is a 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that right in with my almond flour. Give that a quick stir. That's what I like to do. All right. Move this out of the way. Now we're going to do 2 tablespoons of the oil. Lola's snoring. She hurt her little leg, I think, out running rabbits, and she howled the other night, and I gave her a baby aspirin, and that seemed to help her. That was an old trick that our vet friend told us about when the dogs were hurting. Okay, so there we got that. Now we're going to add in our almond flour and our baking powder. She's okay. She's been putting pressure on it now, so she's doing better. Clearly, she's snoring away. Listen, y'all, it looks like a good pancake batter there. There it is. I'm going to heat up my griddle, put a little butter on it, and get these going, and I'll be back to show you, and we're going to taste them. See what happens. I want y'all to see real quick, I just did my first flip on those pancakes. Look how they're looking. They're looking great. I'll be back to show you the finished product in just a minute. We're going to taste them, see how they taste. Here they are, friends. Look at these beautiful pancakes. My job growing up, my dad made the best pancakes. My job was to butter them as they came out of the skillet. When I was pregnant with one of the kids, I don't remember which one, I craved pancakes. I literally called my dad and I said, if I drive down, will you make me pancakes? And he did. And I ate, I don't even want to know how many I ate. I just said, keep bringing them. And it took care of the craving. But his pancakes were so amazing. So anyway, we've got these buttered. Now I know they're not going to taste like a traditional pancake because they're made with almond flour. But if you're like me, you're diabetic or you're doing low carb or you can't have gluten, these really take the spot, hit that spot that you want for that craving. Now, I haven't tried this recipe, so we're getting ready to try it now together for first time. I made me just some microwave bacon. I love this kind here. 45 seconds in the microwave, you can't beat that. All right, so I have my sugar-free syrup. I've used sugar-free syrup for years, even before I was a diabetic. This is what I prefer. All right, let's give it a squirt here. Let's do a taste test with you. Let's see about this recipe here. They're fluffy. Oh yes. Friends, those are delicious. Even if you're not doing low carb or you're not doing gluten-free and you'd like to experiment with almond flour, this would be a great recipe. Look how light and fluffy they are. Oh, I'm gonna go eat my pancake. Happy Saturday. Thank you for hanging out with me today in my kitchen. Stay tuned after I'm done yapping, and the ingredients to make these pancakes will be up shortly. Bye, friends. Have a great day. Here's a recap of the ingredients we're going to need for these low-carb, gluten-free pancakes. First off, 1 cup of almond flour, 4 eggs, 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk or heavy cream. We have a teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and 2 tablespoons of oil of your choice. There you go. There are the ingredients to make these low-carb, gluten-free pancakes.